What's up, YouTube? This is JP Panther back with a video, and today's video is actually going to be like a news update video. Again, I want to talk to you guys about this because I did see this article a while back, but I never really did a video about it. It's actually two back-to-back articles, whatever, but it's about celebrity culture. So this comes from the New York Times. It pretty much shows you that it's pretty much celebrity culture is dying. I'm just going to read the most important stuff. It's saying America's living in a crisis, but celebrities are drilling. They are beaming into our homes, reminding us to stay indoors, stay positive, as we are all in this together. When I watch their selfie public service announcements, I find myself attention driven to the edges of the frame to understand well behind Robert De Niro's shoulders and Zoe Kravitz cracking up in a fireplace, staying at home with Gal Gadot's superpower, Wonder Woman star Ryan Reynolds, and it keeps talking about the celebrity stuff like that. For example, like in this, when you guys check this article again, I will link the articles in the description box down below so you guys can check it out. So this was one video where I guess J-Lo and A-Rod were in their mansion and they had their son deliver them, drinks and stuff like that, and on a scooter, stuff like that, and they're showing off their $1 million mansions. And Pharrell talked about, asking his followers to donate, and people were saying, why don't you use your money to donate, you asshole, blah, blah, blah. Kevin T. Porter, blah, blah, Parasite. Again, this is a long-ass article, but I'm not going to read through every single thing. They talk about Britney Spears, how we're all in this together, which is bullshit, and blah, blah, blah. Then they have another article, right? This comes from the CBR article. Same thing as well, right? Same type of topic. So we'll talk about how coronavirus has already changed celebrity culture, kind of same thing as well. And it talks about how, the chick, Ant-Man and the Wasp, how I never did a video about this a while back, but if you don't know her, like someone asked her to stay home and stuff like that, and she was like, F all that, I'm gonna let my kids play, even though there's a virus, I don't care, I won't let, this hold me back, blah, blah, blah. If they want to play, when people die, I don't care. Then Game of Thrones, Sophie Turner clapped back at her. Then all these other celebrities start clapping back at her. Then, of course, she backtracked like crazy. And it was also other things as well, like, how someone had time on their hands. So they made like a fusion of 6ix9ine and 50 Cent, like, look-alike. Painted on like a graffiti it pretty much, and pretty much to make fun of how the celebrities, they're not taking them seriously at all. And then they had other stuff like Young Buck and stuff like that, blah blah blah. But I'm just gonna kind of just give you my thoughts about it. Again, you guys could check out whatever it is. But in my personal opinion, here's the thing, right? I look like what we've seen with this pandemic. It shows you that a lot of these celebrities, they really don't give a fuck about you, and it's just gonna keep it 100 with you, right? Because the problem is when all this stuff is happening, you would think, okay, well, right now the whole world is in chaos, and you would think, okay, well, you guys got shut down, your money got cut, the show money ain't there, the freaking movie set money ain't there. Like, you would think you'd be a lot more humble and understand what's happening, but instead they're just in their own bubble, in their own mansion, and they're just not being considerate to the other people who have lost their jobs, family members who have died, and it's kind of like they didn't give a crap, you feel me? And it's again, like, and I do feel like, a lot of the athletes, I know like Drew Brees and Kyrie and Kevin Love, and I know LeBron, I know others, like, more of the athletes step up more than the celebrity Hollywood, entertainers. They kind of stepped up a lot more than the pop stars, the rappers, and the singers and stuff like that. Like, they have stepped up a lot more than your other mainstream celebrities and stuff like that. But it also just shows you where their mindset is at, you feel me? And also you would think, like, okay, well, a lot of your companies, man, at the top are getting hit, man. They're having, They're having, salary cuts at the top and stuff like that, people getting fired. Like, you would think that would wake them up, but they're like, nah, I'm doing whatever I want. Madonna, she's freaking, having freaking rose petals in her bedroom, in her bathtub and stuff like that. Ellen DeGeneres saying that, oh, being my $1 million mansion is like being in a prison. Like, they're just not being considerate, man. They don't understand how it is. And I do feel like this pandemic has showed you that. And it shows a lot of other companies as well, that it shows you who you truly are when things get real, you feel me? Because if you're acting like this during now, imagine what happens later on, you feel me? And also there's other stuff as well, how, again, they talk about how celebrities culture die, how people are just not into the bullshit no more, and they're tired of seeing the flashy and the stunting and the flexing and stuff like that. And you also start to see a lot of like, like the rappers and the movie sets and stuff like that, and movie stars or whatever, they're not making as much money as you think it is. They're taking loans. It's like they get a big ass check and they're probably out of taxes, you feel me? They only get like 40% of that, so they buy another mansion, and they take a bank loans or credit cards and stuff like that, and buy a bunch of Lambos, and they're like, oh, I got my next movie set, I got my next concert, I could do this and this and that. And again, a lot of them are just being exposed, you feel me? And it shows you that people are taking especially, I do feel like a lot more people are taking, like people who are essential workers, like your grocery stores, your Uber drivers, your nurses, your doctors, you know what I mean, anyone who's essential. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say, right? You're starting to show a lot more love and appreciation. Truck drivers, you're showing a lot more love and appreciation for them because they're outside in the, field, in the battlefield right now, while the celebrities are in their mansion, giving everyone the middle finger, pretty much. You know what I mean? It's just stuff like that, and it just shows you that, when all this stuff is happening, we're going to remember what happened and where were these celebrities at and where all these people at when we had a pandemic, you feel me? And I just think it's going to change a lot how we feel and how we view celebrities. Also, I think a lot of it is the people, and I do feel like a lot of it is the news articles, you feel me? Like your TMZs, your Access Hollywoods, and all these other websites that keep boosting up their ego. And the reason why they're hurting the most because the people who were praising them, like on these articles and websites and forums and stuff like that, who are just kissing their ass 24/7. If you don't know, like in New York Times and all these other newspaper articles, a lot of them got fired. So the people that the celebrities need to kind of praise them and kiss their ass, a lot of them lost their jobs because of what happened with the pandemic and stuff like that, and how they laid off people because they couldn't keep them financially and stuff like that. So the people that you need, like the photographers and stuff like that, they lost their job, man. So you guys don't have any really else people to kiss your ass unless on your Instagram, Twitter, and social media. And even then, a lot of them are just saying, man, fuck y'all, man, because y'all ain't doing shit for us. I just lost my job. My grandma or my grandfather just died. You feel me? Like my family member just died, and y'all just giving us the middle finger. You feel me? You're singing the song Imagine while there's a pandemic, saying that, oh, imagine if we didn't have this and that, but you're in a freaking mansion and making millions of dollars. And when you could be shut down for a couple of months, for a good amount of time, where someone who gets their jobs X'd out, they got to worry about how they're going to pay their bills, you feel me? So you're in a different position. You're not taking that consideration into in the forefront, you feel me? So again, they're looking up to more, the people who are locked down are watching more of my stuff, man, watching other YouTubers and podcasts and stuff like that, because we're still the same people, blah blah blah. I mean, really, like, let's just keep it 100. I'm just a guy on the camera, and if you saw me in the streets, you saw me face to face, I will talk to you how I'm talking to you guys right now on the camera. Now, if you're in a celebrity, it's a lot different, man. They'll say one thing and they'll be with you another, and now a lot of times now people could kind of get to them a lot. I get access to them a lot faster because of social media. Now you got live streaming, Zoom and stuff like that. But I guarantee if this wasn't for this pandemic, a lot of them would be like, fuck you. You feel me? They'd be like, we ain't paying attention, y'all. Blah, blah, blah. I got my red carpet. I got my dress. I got my Gucci Louis and my Ferrari and blah, blah, blah. Now they're like everybody else. So it's easier to get in contact with them. And they're being a lot more, now the impacts are hitting them a lot more, you feel me? And also, there's nothing for them to do, just like all of us, you feel me? So you could take away the money, the cars, and all that, whatever, the facade, and it'll show you who you truly are, especially when it comes to this pandemic. That's pretty much it, guys. Tell me what you guys think about celebrity culture. Are you guys surprised that they're acting like this? Are you guys not surprised they're acting like this? Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you rate and like the video and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Peace, and have a great day, and take care.